Hi, this is Derek Thorp here, helping you get your questions answered about Samaritan Ministries, the healthcare sharing organization. One of the questions a lot of people will ask is, what are the requirements for becoming a member? And essentially, with Samaritan, you're basically agreeing to the ministry guidelines. And what that would include would be things like agreeing to the statement of faith, being a professing Christian, agreeing to live by a biblical lifestyle. That would include things like abstaining from tobacco and illegal drugs, faithfulness to your spouse. It would include also attending church regularly, paying your monthly share each month. So those are the kinds of things that Samaritan is looking for as far as the actual requirements, which would include agreeing to the entire guidelines booklet. It's 30-some pages. You'll see that when you get an information packet. It's also available to be downloaded on their website. But what a lot of people are asking when they ask what are the membership requirements has to do with something like, do I need to have a physical exam? Or do I need to submit my medical records to Samaritan Ministries? Things like that. The answer to those questions is no. Samaritan is not looking at those things in order to determine whether or not you can become a member. And that being said, that would also include things like weight and age. But that being said, a lot of people are also asking, when they mean what's required, what are the membership requirements, they're asking the question, does my pre-existing condition keep me from joining Samaritan Ministries? The short answer is no. There's no health issue that can keep you from becoming a member as long as you do agree to all of the guidelines. That being said, under the Samaritan Ministries guidelines, things related to ongoing pre-existing conditions are not included in the regular sharing process. So you could join, say you have a particular medical condition, you can join, become a Samaritan Ministries member, but you would know that if you had things related to that condition that came up, those are not going to be included. You will be on your own for those expenses, with the exception of the special prayer need. And I go into pre-existing conditions in a different video in a little bit more depth. But just know they don't exclude you from joining, but if you do have significant expenses, or may in the future have significant expenses related to those in the future, that's definitely something to take into consideration as a matter of just wisdom when you're thinking about whether or not to join with Samaritan. So basically, just agree to the guidelines, have your pastor or church leader sign your application, answer a few questions, and you can become a member. So on to the next video.